News that's coming in at the moment. Action continues against Pahalgam attackers. Houses of another attacker has now been blown up. House of LET terrorist Zakir Ghani has been destroyed. So far, total of 5 houses of terrorists who were involved in the Pahalgam attack, they have been destroyed. Houses of LET terrorist Shahid Ahmed was destroyed. House of another LET terrorist Ehsan Sheikh was also destroyed by the forces. House of LET terrorist Asif Sheikh has also been destroyed, and House of terrorist Adil has also been destroyed. So far, the security forces have destroyed the houses of 5 terrorists. They were the ones who were associated with the dastardly terror attack that took place in Pahalgam. Images that you are seeing on your screens. This is the action which continues against Pahalgam attackers. The house of another terrorist has been blown up. House of Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorist Zakir Ghani has been destroyed. House of Shahid Ahmed, Ehsan Sheikh, Asif Sheikh and Adil has been destroyed. So far, total 5 houses have been destroyed of the terrorists who were involved in the Pahalgam attack. Targeted destroying of houses is something that the security forces at the moment are looking at. My colleague Meet Farid is now joining me on the story. Meet, this was a very clear message that was sent out by the government of India, specifically Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that everyone will be caught. They will make sure that they reach the last person. Even if the country has to go to the ends of the world to find these people, we will do so. And what we are seeing in this action, it's pretty clear. Those people have been zeroed in and their houses have now been destroyed. So far, 5 houses of Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists have been destroyed by the forces.
That's right, Aishwarya, but let me correct you on one aspect. The Pahalgam attackers, the people who have been identified, are just 2 of the 5 houses that have been destroyed. Adil Gojri and Asif Sheikh, whose houses were destroyed yesterday, according to the security agencies, are the suspects or the people behind the Pahalgam attack. At least they have been seen as someone who have helped the foreign LET cadre to execute this attack. But as far as the latest 3 the houses of whom have been destroyed, they are normal Lashkar-e-Taiba cadre who have been active in the valley from the last 2-3 years. So they are not directly related to the Pahalgam attack, but yes, they are associated with the Lashkar-e-Taiba. Now, you're absolutely right when you say that probably this was the kind of punitive action that the government of India had assured post the Pahalgam attack. But will this be seen as a decisive action? Only time will tell, because the real problem lies on the other side of the line of control, because these are the handlers, people who plan, conspire on that side, and then they also send hit squads who are non-locals to carry out these attacks. So that is also something that is a subject of debate. But yes, post Pahalgam attack, we know that there has been a spike in anti-terror related activity as far as security agencies are concerned. One after the other, we've seen action, be it search and destroy operations. Since last 2-3 days, there has not been a place in the Kashmir Valley, no district, where search and combing operations are not happening. Then we also know that there was an encounter in Bandipora. You had 2 OGWs arrested in Kulgam yesterday. So at multiple levels, a proactive approach is being adopted by the local security forces. Obviously, they are also under pressure, under scanner for what many people, even the government, call as a chook as far as Pahalgam attack is concerned, because for many it's a big security lapse and intel failure. So obviously now they have been told to put their act together and do some decisive action on the ground to ensure that such attacks don't happen, and overall the terror infrastructure is dismantled. So you can look at it in multiple ways, but also if you talk of the line of control, it is heating up post the Pahalgam attack. Every night there are reports of ceasefire violations, exchange of fire at multiple posts, because Pakistan, the army is nervous. They understand that there could be some action coming in from the Indian Army side. There could be some military response to the Pahalgam attack, and that's why we've seen heightened activity on the line of control as well. So it's happening in multiple ways, and a lot of action on the ground. It's a dynamic situation, but as far as the local militant their homes are concerned, they are being destroyed. In fact, the
Right.
biggest blast we saw at Ehsan Sheikh's residence in Muran, where not only his house was razed to the ground, but even neighboring houses were very badly damaged. Back to you.
Right. Thank you, Mir, for giving us all those details.